Hello to my favorite and or least favorite fifth grader, whatever you consider yourself today. Today we are moving on to lesson 7 of module 6. So we are skipping lesson 6. Lesson 6, I looked at it and I said, well, this covers exactly what we covered in lesson 5, and I didn't get any questions at all about lesson 5, so I'm assuming that that made sense. So we're moving on to lesson 7, skipping lesson 6. We're going to just keep on going at a nice fast pace as much as we can. So looking at this, we've got a few new things in lesson 7 that I want to make sure I show you. So I'm going to do number 1 with you. Number 2 is going to be very similar. It does involve some fractions, but really the math stays the same even with fractions. So I'm hoping number 2 makes sense. If it doesn't, please let me know, because I would love to, sit and talk to you and work it through if I need to. But I do want to give you that challenge if it possibly does make sense. So I want you to try it and then let me know if it doesn't work. So lesson 7, problem set, question number 1. So we're first supposed to complete the chart. So I look at the chart. This is kind of easy stuff to do. So I've actually got the chart a little bit bigger because I want to make sure you can see it. So we've got this chart. All we're doing is rewriting the coordinates. So x on here is 2 and y is 3. So I would rewrite that coordinate like that, 2, 3. And then x here is 4, y is 5, so I rewrite it like this. And then x is 6, y is 7. Rewrite it like that. That's not too bad, right? And maybe the first time you've written coordinates, but you've seen them before, so that part shouldn't be too crazy. Then we need to plot them. So I look at my first one, x is 0, y is 1. So I come over here, x is 0, y is 1, x, 0, y, 1. Then I look, x is 2, y is 3, x is 4, y is 6, or y is 5, sorry, x is 4, y is 5, x is 6, y is 7. Just like that. All right, so now it says to use a straight edge to draw a line connecting these points. So I'm just going to take a straight edge. I'll take this whiteboard because that's a pretty straight edge. I'm just going to connect. I do want to make sure that I'm going through the center of each dot, that I'm not like kind of skipping through it. So I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to go past where all of my dots were. Notice that it continues going straight, right? So I'm going to go past those dots just to make sure that I've got a continuous line. And looking at that now, I can... Oh, I messed up somehow. Yikes. I really messed up. That makes more sense. Ignore this part here. I think I went at the wrong angle. So there we go. That looks more right. So we're going to look now. We have to come up with a rule showing the relationship between x and y coordinates of the points on the line. So for every time x goes up 1, what happens? Or for every time y goes up 1, what happens? That's what we're asking. So on here, we've got a great rule, and that's y is always 1 more than x, right? Y is always 1 more than x. Now, eventually those, when you come up with rules, you'll have to actually write out an equation. But today, 5th grade, we don't need to. All right, so name 2 other points that would be on this line. What about when x is 7? Well, when x is 7, y would be, here, I'm going to write this down here. X is 7, y is how much? 8. Okay, how about when x is 10? How much would y be? 11. Just like that. So you're going to use the same kind of thing over here on number 2. Coming up with what the rule is going to be your challenging part. So if you have any hard time, or if you have a hard time with number 2, please let me know and I can definitely work with you on it. But do try to challenge yourself first, because I think you are capable. I just don't know how capable you are without my help. That's something I can't see because I'm not there. Please let me know if you need any help. You have my email address, and you've been doing a really good job of reaching out when you do need help. And that's it. That's all you've got to do today is your problem set. I'm not making you do the homework or the exit ticket today. I think that's plenty of work. Consider it a present of sorts. Have a great day.